What up, everybody? It's your boy JKG Brandon back again with another 5-minute breakdown. Today we are going to be taking a look at Astralith. Disclaimer, this is not a build guide, so you don't necessarily have to try to build this or anything like that. We're just going to be really quickly going over what they do well and try to show off what they do well. Or if they're trash, show off that they're trash. So that being said, let's take a quick look at her skill set. So she is an OG champion. She does shine in Arena, especially now with bombs actually being good. But you can use her as a speed lead if you don't have one. So she does give you ally speed increase by 28% in the Arena specifically. Her A3, we're going to start there. Active effect exchanges remaining HP levels with a target ally, then attacks with a default skill. Cannot be used on a boss. The passive effect, she gains an extra turn and decreases the cooldown of this skill by 3 turns if this champion's HP drops below 20% when attacked. So that is really cool to get back to this over and over. The A2, this is the big skill that we're going to be wanting to use with her, is Heart Rot. Attacks one enemy, places 2 bombs on the target that detonate after 1 turn, so they're not like super long, bombs. This debuff cannot be resisted, so that is the biggest thing with her kit, is cannot be resisted. That is the most awesome part of this, because outside of blocking them, which can still be done, you're not going to get resisted. So that is dope. The A1, not a bad A1 at all. Attacks one enemy, fills turn meter of random ally by 15%, fills the turn meter of all allies by a further 15% if it's critical. So that is a really cool way to kind of boost your team's turn meter to kind of get back around. As far as artifacts on her, she's a bomb champion. We're going to want to put as much attack into the kit as we can. Don't necessarily have to build her with a ton of accuracy. As you can see, I only have 142 accuracy on her. But we're going to want to, as much attack as we can. So on the bottom row on our artifacts, we're going to try to go for attack percent. Try to glyph into an enchant to get some attack on the back end. But we were able to get her in 2 sets of Cruel to get an additional 30% attack, as well as ignoring 10% defense here. We were able to get 1 piece of Merciless on her as well to get an additional 10% attack. So that's 15, 30, that's 40% attack right there built in as far as that goes. 81 on attack. That's where we want to be. We want to try to be pushing as high as we can on the attack. And then we don't necessarily need crit rate. We don't necessarily need crit damage. We don't necessarily need accuracy. Speed is always going to be great for doing stuff in the Arena, especially speed, always going to be the meta and everything. But this champion can shine for you going forward, especially with Stone Skin being really prevalent. So what we're going to do is we're going to take her into 2 places. We're going to take her into Dragon 23 just to show the damage real quick, because there is going to be a little difference. We're going to show 2 runs in there with and without Weaken, because if you don't know, Weaken does actually let you get more damage on your bombs. And then we're going to do 1 or 2 arena battles, so we'll go ahead and plug those in here. So I'll see you in Dragon 23. Here we are in Dragon 23. You can see we have the defense down and Weaken out. We have the increase attack up here on everybody, and Astralith is ready to go. We are going to pick out this Lua right here. So we have it on 1 time speed for the animations, and we're going to kind of let's zoom in here so we can kind of see that number. Plug it in here. Boom, Heart Rot. We have 138 on the actual hit, 138k on that actual hit. You can see it does a good chunk of damage as far as that goes. And let's kind of come around here. Whoops, we don't want to hit her. We want to hit somebody else so we can actually see those bombs blow up, because that's the thing right there. 76k, 76,000. We're going to come back, we're going to reset, and we're going to show what the difference in damage is without the Weaken. All right, so here we are. I had to cycle it through because I kept forgetting to put the attack up from Arbiter. But here we are. You can see no defense down, no Weaken. Defense down does nothing for the bombs. Weaken does. You're going to see that here. We're going to hit our same Lua right here. Hit that Heart Rot. 54,000. So the defense down and Weaken does a big difference for the actual hit itself. Lua ready to go. Boom, 61 and 61. So we went from 76K down to 61K. So it's the weekend is a 25%. What is the weekend? It's 25% extra damage. It actually correlates specifically to this. So we get a 25% damage boost on our bombs by having a weekend up. So we're going to go in, we're going to find a couple arena battles, and we will show what they look like in the arena. So here we are in arena. We have a team here that has a UDK, probably going to be in Stone Skin. Most likely UDKs are in Stone Skin quite often. We also have a Valkyrie here as well, so pretty tanky. We're going to try to get some cover. We're going to get our attack up here from Arbiter. We're not bringing a weaken in here. Try to bring a shield just in case we're not able to go first, and try to bring Torment in just to maybe try to get a little bit of a lockdown. We're going to take it off auto, and we're going to try to see what we can do here. So we got our 2 bombs on our UDK, so that's awesome. She can die, that's okay. We can go ahead and revive her, and let's go ahead and, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and hit our Tyra Ix, or Prince Kymar. Boom, there we go. 152k on the UDK through the Stone Skin. That is what we want. So I'm gonna let this fight run out, and I'll be back with another fight here momentarily just to show it again. All right, so here we are mid battle. We're gonna try another team here. We got a Mashalad, we got a Mithrala who can cleanse. We've been having some trouble with getting cleansed. But we're going to try to lock her out with a nice provoke. Didn't get a provoke or anything here, but let's go ahead and see what we can do. Let's go ahead and put our bombs on our Mithrala. Boom, 61k. So we got our 61k there on our Mithrala. You can see attack up is pretty much all you need. If you can get a weaken out from somebody else, if you're bringing that in, you can definitely build a team around bombs. You don't have to have the top 1 or 2 bomb champions. Astralith is not even in the top 3 in my opinion, but she's probably kind of fighting chance for that 4th or 5th spot as far as the best bombers, because she does have that speed aura. But hopefully this is something that you guys liked and enjoyed, seeing a different champ that we don't see a lot of, right? Nobody's out here making a ton of Astralith videos. Again, not a build guide, just a real quick, if you pulled her, you're kind of mid-game, leaning towards the end game. CVC is going right now. If you have somebody that you just have to use, you have to build somebody for CVC points, Astralith can be one of those champions to get you through either some arena, maybe a sleeper for a live arena, or Cintranos, Curse City. She can come in and do some work for you in some of those kind of sticky situations where you're really locked down as far as what champions you can use. So hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 1,000 subs by, let's shoot for the end of the year. Why not? And see if we can get into the Plarium creator program, and see if we can bring you guys some bigger and better content for 2025. That's going to do it for this one. I'm JKG Brennan. Y'all have been amazing. Love you guys. Peace.